Aries, there looks like there's going to be some tension between yourself and another person. I'm definitely seeing anxiety surrounding doors closing and opening. And there's definitely going to be some power struggles, possibly as well, between yourself and another person in particular. I could be picking up on a same-sex relationship. I could also be picking up on maybe like a business partnership or someone that you work with. It could be a friend or a family member. Because I kind of have two women squaring off with one another to a degree. Both of you have very strong personalities, or this is just different aspects of you yourself. I feel like someone is trying to fight for a freedom and turn their back on everything. So what came out of my first oracle deck is hostilities, victory, financial constraints, and anxiety. There's definitely going to be some hostilities and anxiety. You might be very fearful right now that you're going to have to stand up to a person or fight a person off. Maybe someone's afraid of doing that with you. Most people are afraid of the Aries temper because you're ruled by Mars, but I notice you guys aren't any more or less susceptible to anger flare-ups than anybody else or any other zodiac sign. And I notice Aries gets over things pretty quickly too. Like next, Aries does next. Someone may be angry that you're victorious in some way, or there's going to be a hostility over who's the victor, who's the winner. We may have someone named Victor or Victoria. Victor is showing up possibly in the reading. It's all about financial constraints and anxiety. Like, who's going to be the winner here? Like, you may have to fight for a victory of some kind, but you're anxious that there's going to be a financial trouble. The door to romance could be opening for you, though, Aries. There's also going to be some kind of a balance of power between yourself and someone else. You or someone close to you may be engaging in power plays, refuse to take part. So Uranus, the planet of Uranus, is coming out and asking you to break a glass ceiling and break free. Electrifying energies surround you at this time, Aries. Expect the unexpected and embrace change. Any loss or elimination will be followed by a liberation. Some of you are worried about losing something or financial constraints. Spirit's saying, look, with change sometimes comes loss. However, any loss or anything that's eliminated will be followed by a liberation. And furthermore, there's a conjunction here, an open door. When astrology opens a door for you, walk through it with confidence. Neptune, psychic gateway, has opened as well. Quiet your mind and connect to your guides. Honor what you hear. You might need to drown out what someone else is saying to you right now, Aries. Spirit is asking you to go through a new door confidently. And you're going to have to drown out all the noise and quiet your mind at this time. Neptune and Uranus are asking you to go through a new door and connect to a new dream. But in order to do that, something's going to have to be eliminated and something might even be lost. Someone may keep another person pulled into a dynamic with a power play. And people do this. People use a power play to keep you staying in something, because the last thing our ego wants to do is lose. But what if you can ignore your ego and just honor what your guides are trying to tell you and leave something behind? I feel like, when I saw what was going on here and all these pentacles coming out, so money and finances are definitely on your mind. I feel like two people's egos are gonna have a show off in some way. I feel like you're being asked to walk through a new door, Aries. I feel like you're being asked to drown out the voice of your ego and other people's egos. Connect to what you're really hearing inside of yourself. Don't let anybody confuse you with word salad. And definitely look out for power plays between yourself and someone else at this moment. All it's doing is creating anxiety. And I just heard one of your guides say the anxiety is going to be somewhat unavoidable. Overall energy of the person coming towards you is death. The way they're feeling is the Seven of Wands. So no. The way they see you is the Page of Cups. What you need to know is temperance, and the final outcome is the World. I'll be honest. I see an ending of some kind taking place between yourself and another person, and you both just need to let it fucking go. You do. You need to let it go. You could be the one reaching out to them, or they're reaching out to you. And after I drop the whole spread and your energy and their energy, I pulled out my oracle deck and was like, what's going on here? I rely on you. I can't forgive you. Fawning, dangling a carrot at the bottom of the deck. This will backfire. Don't do it. Ooh, someone's going to ask for forgiveness. Please forgive me. Giver of sound advice. Okay. Now things could be opposite and roles could be reverse. Someone in this scenario relies on a person and yet at the same time can't forgive them. That's kind of effed up. Or someone may be saying to you, I rely on you. And you're like, well, that's great, but you did something that hurt me that I can't forgive you for. There's going to be fawning. We have several responses to trauma: fight, flight, freeze, and fawn. Fawn is a response to trauma. Someone wants to hang on. There's been a codependency happening between yourself and this person, Aries. Someone's going to fawn and dangle a carrot. And I think whoever does that just doesn't want to let the other person go, because there's this inability to believe that they can live without the other one. Someone believes they can't live without you. Maybe you believe you can't live without them. But fawning, dangling a carrot, that's all manipulative. And I feel like there's an ending taking place that maybe both of you to a degree are struggling to deal with, but someone's going to do something that'll backfire. It will backfire. So if you're the one doing the fawning and dangling a carrot, Aries, harsh truth, it'll backfire on you. Don't do it. Or if this person's being the Page of Cups towards you, like, hey, Aries, let's try to work something out. If you said it was over, then it was over, because you're going to repeat the same cycle over again if you fall for it. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. Watch out for manipulation out of a place of believing you can't live without a person, either monetarily, emotionally, whatever, or just from a place of ego. It's all going to backfire. It's all going to backfire. And I believe that if the same cycle, I feel like if you guys try again, the same cycle will be played out all over again. That's what I'm seeing here. So again, things could be in reverse as well, okay? I'm also seeing like the King and Queen of Swords come out quite a bit as well, that Martian energy, your energy, where people will pick up a sword, even though that's air energy. It's like they're going to fight for something and something. There is an ending here taking place. And it's been a long time coming as well. And clarifying this is the High Priestess, Temperance, and the Six of Cups, Pisces and Sagittarius here. I'll be honest, Aries, while I feel like this is over, this person still listens to their intuition about you. You or this person may feel intuitively or even psychically connected to one another, whether you want to be or not. I also think they're trying to give you the cold shoulder and just be calm and peaceful. They're keeping a lot to themselves too with the High Priestess of Pisces, but the Six of Cups, memories. Now I have the Six of Cups on the table twice with the Ten of Cups. Family and children could be involved. We do have a page here. Family, kids could be involved. This could be a family member as well, or a spouse. They have memories and they'll take their good memories with them, but something is over. And the way someone's feeling is the Seven of Wands, very challenged. Also, sometimes the Seven of Wands is no, I don't like what I see or hear. Someone may feel challenged by others around them. Clarifying this is the Three of Cups, the Hermit, and Strength. Interesting. You know what? Someone may be ending a relationship with you and then like friends and family disagree with them. They're like, no. I'm also hearing that something may be happening where who gets the friends? Do I get to keep the friends or do they get to keep the friends? They don't want any gossip or hearsay. They don't want to get together. They don't even want to be friends with your friends anymore. I feel like people might be getting in their face. Also something about like being together during the holidays. They feel very challenged. Someone's very withdrawn with the Hermit and Strength. Virgo and Leo together here. Like, I mean, all the major arcana cards show us like the High Priestess, she's not going to show her hand of cards in the poker game of life. Temperance is giving us the cold shoulder. Hermit's ghosting, wants to be by himself. I notice he's just found a snake. He's examining something here for whether or not it's a temptation or dangerous. And Strength, stiff upper lip and the side eye. So if you look at all of that, it's like, I think that someone is accepting an ending. They're withdrawing. If this is a person that you're trying to come into alignment with, Aries, They have to fend off a lot and work through a death or an ending before they can be with you. Just know that. Like, they might not be ready for a serious relationship or anything yet because they're fresh out of some kind of an ending. If there's been an ending between the two of you, they are like, no, absolutely not. Now, you're being seen as the Page of Cups. Clarifying the Page of Cups is the moon, the star, and the Four of Wands. So the first way I would interpret this is you're saying to this person, hey, how's it going? There's a confusion here and heavy emotion, but with the star, you still have hope. And the Four of Wands, it's like, do you want to get together? Do you want to have some stability here? If you say that to this person, they're going to be like, N to the no. N-O, this is done. If they're going through something here and you want to try to start a relationship here with them, they're still not ready. This person could also be, they could be like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, where they're like, no, this is over. I'm going through a massive transformation and I don't want to answer to anybody. But then they'll turn around and be like, hey, how's it going? Is there still hope here between the two of us? I heard like someone legally separated, they moved out, that now they want to move back in, or maybe you want to move back in. Also something about where a child lives after an ending or a divorce or a separation. I'm also hearing that a grandmother is involved, possibly a mom, a grandmother. So there's like this inability to come together. Also something about a home or a property. Here's what you need to know, or your advice, Temperance. Be calm, be chill, don't let them see you sweat. Determine the purpose of what you do moving forward is your advice, Aries. But I also see a person like they will not take, one of you will not take the other person's advances. It's like, hell no, this is over, because I have death and the world here. Like, no. And this person's going to give you the cold shoulder. They're going to be very calm. They've got not much to say. They could be Sagittarius or with a Sag now. Sag is very good at doing a blow off. They appear to be aloof, even though they're not aloof people. They just appear that way. Some signs just appear that way even when they're not. But underneath this is the Empress, the Five of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles. You could be dealing with a Libra or a Taurus. You could be the Empress, or this could be an Empress around you, Libra, Taurus. Empress is wife, mother, married woman, highly creative business owner as well. Sometimes elite, mature, very, very beautiful. Someone may be mad at someone else, very jealous, very envious. I also get the sense that someone may believe, Aries, that you got it all and they wanted it. Someone may be mad and jealous that you're doing so well. They also, and this doesn't mean it's true, they also may think that, I'm hearing like silver spoon in someone's mouth, like they're a spoiled brat, or you may think someone's a spoiled brat. They may accuse you of that. Everyone needs to watch their words, because the Five of Swords is like, I'm right, you're wrong, I win, you lose. And nobody cares about anyone's feelings. You'd have to ask yourself, do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? If there's some kind of an exit happening, whoever this Empress is, could be you, could be them, could be someone external to this. Someone wants to have it all and they might fight for it, okay? There might be a fight for it. There might be a fight over money as well. I'm definitely seeing someone angry that someone has maybe more than they do. They also, like, if they're mad at you about finances, they're not going to react. But underneath, they had high expectations for themselves, or maybe you did. Yeah, I mean, there's going to be hostility over who the winner is, but there's going to be anxiety about financial constraints. And there will somehow be some kind of a balance of power. Because at the bottom of my decks, my third deck and my clarification deck, I have the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords. Initially, I heard this is you and someone else squaring off. You are both women with very powerful personalities. But this is Martian energy, you know, the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords. This could be you, like, standing up, fighting for your independence, fighting for your freedom, being very direct, Some of you have Libra in your chart. Maybe you have Taurus in your chart. I mean, I'm seeing a lot here. And then the Three of Wands. I feel like someone's trying to turn their back on it because the final outcome is the World and an ending. And then the bottom of the deck is the Three of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, someone, you or this person are immediately looking for more. Someone is very motivated by the Pentacle realm. That is not bad or wrong, but this is something that has to be earned. Yeah, someone's immediately looking for the finer things in life, an independence, wanting to be able to make it on their own. So that could be you, that could be them. Turning their back as well, I think. And clarifying the World is the World, the Fool, there you are, Aries, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, I do feel like someone does want something to be over and they just want to move forward and just try their luck with the Wheel of Fortune. Just go for it. And that's your energy. You guys are usually really good at moving on. Aries typically do not have time to like hold a grudge. That's like Scorpio and Capricorn. Libras will too. I can say that confidently. I'm a Libra. Oh my God, if I think something is unfair, I will not be moving on until I know it's fair. But someone just wants to move on here. Someone wants something to be over. But I kind of get the sense that there's something happening between you and another person, because there's a relying on someone else. Someone relies on the other person and they're going to fawn and dangle a carrot and all that. It'll backfire. Don't get yourself involved in it, Aries. Watch. I feel like this is all the byproduct of a codependence. I also see that someone in this scenario, or even external to it, will be somewhat manipulative. I'm also hearing that someone may have a very forceful mother. Someone does. They're not very accepting of new things. I hear someone's very stubborn and set in their ways. I also hear someone spoiled someone. Okay. So this is this person's energy overall. I'm like, all right, well, show me a little bit more overall. What does this person want? I have the Queen of Swords here twice. So some of you are dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or just a very forceful, direct woman in the environment. If you and another person are trying to get together, this could be his bitchy ex. It's like, bitch, please, I'm going to take all his money before he goes off with you. Like, it could be one of those things. Think outside the box. This could be someone way external, but I have the Queen of Swords, the Page of Swords. If you have kids, they're going to talk to the kids. The Queen of Swords, the Page of Swords, Strength, and the Nine of Wands. Okay, this person is very direct. Very direct. They also want to get the last word, and they might be very smart, very direct. They also want quite a bit of control. King and Queen of Swords do. They kind of like to be in charge of what the truth is. They're dying to know what someone's going to say next. They may ask other people what's going on with you. Strength. This person has a very strong personality. They may be like quite the force of nature. And they're very reserved. They have a lot of ego, a lot of strength, and they're guarded at the same time. It's like if you come at them, they're going to be very guarded, but they're expecting it with the Page of Swords. They're waiting to hear any minute now. I was like, okay, what are they all guarded about? What are they hanging on about? And I have the Six of Cups, the Ten of Cups, and the Five of Swords. Something about kids and family, anger. This person is a force of nature, Aries. This person does have a fighting streak like you do. This person may be Libra, Aquarius, or Scorpio. They may have Leo in their chart too. They will fight. They will fight, and they will fight you. This person at their best has strength of character. At their worst, they have a petty side. This person may be angry at you. This person may also be dealing with angry family. They may have to fight off their family and their ex or their mom, and there could be kids involved as well. They may feel like they're in the right about something. You need to keep that in mind as well. Your cards were the Two of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles. I wanted to know what the Seven of Swords was. And I got the Four of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. I wasn't expecting that. This is going to be kind of a harsh truth. Please only take this as if it resonates, okay? It could be in the reverse. But I'll be honest, Aries, I think that you might be the one dangling the carrot at this point. You're trying to pick a direction to go forward. You look like you have a lacking mindset and you're very, very worried about money, finances, and resources and being left out in the cold. You will act upon your own behalf and you want to have it all. And you're going to hold back. You may feel like you don't have enough. Then you'll stand here and think about it and you might go back and talk to them. Is this a boss or someone that was a breadwinner in some way? Don't be manipulative just because you want to have it all. I can't say it any other way. Or like some of you believe, like this is the lifestyle you're used to, or this is what you want, but you're leaving a scenario. Yes, you have a direction. You're not doing as well. You may also have to be very strategic to take what belongs to you. And this person could be the Page of Cups to you. They could be the Page of Cups to you saying, I want to have it all. But this person may have a forceful, angry, manipulative, or bougie side. And you're going to have to say, no, all 9 of these damn pentacles belong to me and I am not your ATM. It will bum you out. I think you will hesitate. I think you will think about it if this is them making an offer to you. But you may have already invested quite a bit, Aries, and you're losing something. For some of you, that's the case. You may have to leave someone somewhat out in the cold. Someone may be leaving you out in the cold. But ultimately what I see here is there may be some kind of a financial dependence between the two of you and someone got quote unquote used to something that they can't have anymore. So there will be a loss, but it will lead to a liberation. It's like I see 2 people maybe separating or you ending something and allowing for a rebirth. And neither one of you are going to get what you want. But I feel like that this will backfire card and the fawning card and the I can't live without you and I rely on you and all that. That other card just fell on the deck. And the dangling a carrot. Someone's going to dangle a carrot. Don't just fight, like you might be fighting over nothing but someone getting freedom and someone getting more money. There is going to be like issues and themes of power plays, ego, envy over money and finances. And someone may be like really moving on and moving forward, but watch out for manipulative power plays between yourself and another person. I believe that you're better than that, Aries, because you are the luminous warrior. You will only fight the good fight. Yeah, I think that this is about untangling yourself from another person and believing that you're going to be okay. Yeah, don't fall prey to anything that's manipulative surrounding money, finances, and resources. Listen to your intuition and move through the new door with confidence. It's being opened for you. There's going to be unexpected, electrifying energy. Expect and accept that something will be lost and something will be eliminated, but it will lead to liberation and victory. Let the past go. Definitely think about the future. They're pulling back and they're telling me to stop. Kind of confusing. All right, Aries, I hope this resonates with you. And if it does, I really hope it helps you. That's all I want to do is help. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Aries. I love you guys. Take care. I'll see you next time.